I've seen many KTMs here in Cambodia.
So we are at Cambodia-Thailand border at the custom office, and now we are going to cross the border and we are entering Thailand.
Man, this is a bit of a chaos here.
I am the motographer. In 2019, I embarked on the journey of a lifetime on the fantastic Indian-made Bajaj Dominar 400s, christened as the XBHP Dominar Great Asian Odyssey. The road trip went from New Delhi, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, and finally to the tip of Singapore and beyond to Sri Lanka. Here we go.
Sunny, how was Cambodia?
So, Cambodia, very frankly, I didn't like much because it was very flat. I mean, not even one single curve. After Vietnam, very frankly, it was a disappointment. I didn't even like Angkor Wat. I think it was hugely overrated. Well, that is all I can say, but yes, the country has just gotten out of dictatorship. So it's still developing, but that doesn't mean that they will have mountains all of a sudden. So I won't really call Cambodia as a motorcycling country, very frankly. But now we are in Thailand. We are going to go to Bangkok today, and then I think some nice twisties into Malaysia, and then finally Singapore, which is a country but it's not bigger than a city, and then Sri Lanka. It's almost the end. I think 3,000-4,000 kilometers left.
Not even that much. Okay. Kalyani, how was your experience? You're border crossing for the first time, yeah? International border crossing on motorbike.
International for the first time. So for me, the challenge was to ride on the right hand side. That was something new. So in the beginning it was a bit difficult for me, but then I got used to it. I'm enjoying the ride. The bike is doing great, and I'm having fun.
Yes. About the bike. Is the first time you're riding the Dominar?
Yes. So this is the first time I'm riding the Dominar. So from the racetracks to riding on the roads, it's altogether a different experience, and I am really enjoying it. There is no problem in the bike as such. We have good tires, we have good grips. Like it's all perfect.
And and this bike has done close to 13,000 kilometers now. More than 13,000 kilometers on this trip alone. Okay, and but do you find any problem with the engine or is it starting smooth?
I feel everything is smooth and is best in its condition. I mean, I don't feel that the bike has been ridden for so long. I feel it fresh, and
the engine feels still relaxed on the highways, right?
And I'm comfortable with it.
Okay, wonderful, nice.
This was our second time we were entering Thailand on this Odyssey. We entered Thailand the first time from Myanmar when we had MSK riding with us, and you can check the top right corner of your screen to find the video of our first border entry into Thailand.
We are officially into Thailand, finally. It took us a much longer time than we had expected, just like exiting out of Cambodia and entering into Thailand was also a bit painful. This is primarily because we are changing the riders. Usually when people do trips like these, it's only one rider or maximum two. Here we are changing 11 different riders in one trip. So and nobody in the world has done something like this. So this is a bit complicated process, and even the custom officials are not sure what to do about it. But yeah, we all well, that ends well. So we are into Thailand, riding again on the left hand side. Feels familiar, feels good. And that's Kalyani Potekar on my left hand side. Entering into Thailand. actually marks the return journey of XBHP Dominar Great Asian Odyssey. We have 2 more countries, actually 3 after Thailand. So that's Malaysia, Singapore, and finally Sri Lanka. And this also happens to be the most challenging part when it comes to paperwork. Singapore is known to not let people easily into their country, especially if they are riding or driving a vehicle from another country. So there's a lot of paperwork to be done, and a lot of paperwork to be done for shipping the bikes to Colombo and then from there to India as well.
Oh, so I found this gentleman here on the road, life size Hulk, and he just found his match. Right, so now we are going to Bangkok, and still 250 kilometers to go. We took a long time at the immigrations, really long.
So the road on our right on this intersection goes to Buriram, where the Thailand MotoGP racetrack is. Don't think we have time to visit there this time, but maybe some other time.
The roads in Bangkok are second to none in the entire Southeast Asia region, and our Dominas too love these open roads and stretch their legs a bit. A short break to tell you about myself. In 2002, I founded XBHP, which is India's most popular motorcycling platform and print magazine. Since 2006, I have been riding around the world on choicest of the motorcycles and supercars. Do check out the XBHP forums, which are a great place to discover fantastic information on motorcycling in India. Also help us sustain ourselves by picking up a copy of the XBHP print magazine delivered to you at your doorstep if you are in India, or available at one of the premium bookstores around India. You can also read the digital version online. The link is in the description below. Now let's get back to the Odyssey. There are some amazing buses in Thailand. As you can see here, this is like a video game. Interestingly, if you see on the mud flaps of the truck ahead of me, they have shown Sylvester Stallone from Rambo, and I think this is the one where he goes into the Vietnam War, which is quite interesting because, of course, I was in Vietnam in this Odyssey as well. Alright, so very bad roads, under construction roads. Amazing feeling to be in Bangkok, riding a bike from Delhi. But this is unbeatable, and that guy was in a real hurry to deliver his food or whatever. I think his food has fallen out. And anyway, so this is Bangkok. It is as big as it can get, as cosmopolitan as it can get. It's a mega city. It's got one of the world's best airports, but I still have entered Bangkok by road from India. A flight would take you around 3 hours, 3.5, 4 hours, but I took 55 days to come here, around 12,000 kilometers. So that is an unbeatable feeling. Flyovers and flyovers, buildings everywhere, traffic jams, taxis, fast cars, and this area has very old dilapidated buildings on my left. This for some reason reminds me of Mumbai. This particular flyover. Yeah, the weather is not hot, it's pleasant. As long as you're riding right now, it's pleasant. Alright, so red lights have started coming in. Part of any big city, it seems. Well, every red light here is a race. Okay. Yeah, this is amazing. They sound like super bikes. They're tuk-tuk here.